If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been walking this quiet road with me for a while now, welcome back. You've found a different kind of corner. No noise, no outrage, no endless scrolling, just space. I live alone in the woods of West Virginia, not to escape the world, but to see it more clearly. And every now and then, a thought rises to the surface. Not polished, not performed, just honest. These are the reflections most people don't slow down long enough to notice, the kind that sit with you, the kind that don't demand attention, but earn it. If you value solitude, if you think better when the world goes quiet, if you've ever felt more yourself when you're alone, you're in the right place. Let's take a few minutes and think. Put the stone down. There's a story about a man who was always thinking, not planning, not solving, just thinking. From the moment he opened his eyes in the morning, his mind was already running. Conversations from 5 years ago, problems that hadn't even happened yet, regrets dressed up as responsibility, fear pretending to be preparation. On the outside, he looked fine. Steady job, stable life. Nothing dramatic. But inside, a storm. I've been thinking about that lately. Not the storm in someone else's life. The quiet storms we carry inside our own solitude. Because here's the truth. You can live in the woods, walk your dogs at sunrise, drink your coffee in absolute silence, and still be holding stones in your mind. That's the image that won't leave me. A stone. Pick it up. Hold it for a minute. No problem. Hold it for 15 minutes. Your arm starts to shake. Hold it for an hour. It becomes pain. The weight didn't change. You just never put it down. Thoughts are like that. We all pick them up. That's normal. A memory, a worry, a what if, a should have, a maybe tomorrow. The mind does what minds do. But somewhere along the way, we started believing strength meant holding on. Holding on to the mistake, holding on to the fear, holding on to the future, holding on to the identity we think we're supposed to maintain, and we call it responsibility. But sometimes it's just attachment. I've noticed that some of the heaviest stones aren't even real events. They're rehearsals. Imagined conversations, imagined losses, imagined shortages, imagined endings. We carry futures that don't exist. That's exhausting. The strange thing is this: peace doesn't come from thinking harder. It doesn't come from solving every possible scenario. It doesn't arrive once life is finally handled. Peace is already here. It's underneath the noise. You see it in small things. Light shifting across a hillside. Dogs trotting ahead on a quiet path, the sound of wind through dry grass, the weight of a blanket at night. In those moments, there's no past, no future, no analysis, just this. And this is enough. I'm not talking in your mind. That's not realistic. Thoughts will come. They always do. But you don't have to carry every single one of them home with you. You can notice it. You can feel it. You can decide whether it needs to stay. And sometimes, the most grounded, most self-respecting thing a man can do is put the stone down. Not because he's weak, but because he understands the difference between thinking and carrying. And that's today's thought. Nothing loud, nothing flashy, just something to carry with you as you move through your own quiet. If it stirred something in you, sit with it. If it challenged you, good. If it gave you a little more clarity, even better. If you value this kind of space, help keep it alive. Like the video, share it with someone who thinks better in silence, and subscribe so you don't miss the next reflection. Until next time, protect your quiet.